Our spring bulbs have arrived and we have got a lot to do today. We've got everything from prairie lilies and botanical tulips to, what else? To hyacinths.
And friends, anemone.
That sounds delicious. and
Really delicious.
Chrysochona. This year we've been very, very blessed. We have over 400 different bulbs to go in, and it's the most that we've ever had. And that's because Lars is working with two different bulb suppliers here in Denmark. One is Blomsterverden Deco, and they're the ones that have sent us these bulbs that we're looking at now. And this mix
Has my name.
that's actually named after him.
So I started to work together with that company. So that's super exciting.
Yes, very true. So they called and they said, "Can we please name a tulip mix after you?" We said yes, of course. And then we got to choose what we wanted. So we wanted these sort of peachy pinks, these sort of, our goal was sort of like a sunset in summer, that sort of a vibe. So we got some peaches, some apricot beauties. We've got some apricot impressions. We have some Van Eycks. And the tulips that we also chose will come back every year. They're the simple tulips, so they're not the sort of over-the-top, super frilly. They look like what a kid would draw when you draw a tulip. And that's sort of what we wanted. The goal with these is to get a lot of these bulbs in our new flower bed there in the middle. We also have two huge containers
Whoa.
that we're going to plant and for the first time have them out in front of our house. One day we'll have to give you a front garden tour. That'll be the shortest YouTube video ever. But
You'll be so surprised.
But these are going to go out there. We're leaving them back here in the glass house or in the over there under the shed until then, because we don't want people to just leave cigarette butts or animals.
Wow.
Well, it's true. Or whatever the people on the street want to leave in them. So we're going to leave them back until they start to bloom. But yeah, we've got a lot to do. Bulbs are here. The weather is really cold. Shall we get started?
I think so. And the great thing about this is the goal is with these bulbs that they come before all the perennials. So our flower, definitely the middle flower bed needs some more.
Yeah, because it's been emptied.
Yeah.
As you know, it's a new flower bed, so there are no bulbs in it. So that's the goal. Ready?
Ready.
Let's get to it.
Yay!
Okay, we're going to start with these containers. They're the ones going out in the front. They've got drainage holes.
Ta-da.
Check, check, because bulbs, especially tulips, love that good drainage.
And then we use these. It's like in Danish, stones. I don't know if you call it the same in.
And that's going to give some extra drainage.
Okay, that's
to
gonna
sure
make noise.
because it's going to rain a lot. And we don't want our soil to drown these little bulbs
I'm
out.
gonna make sure we add a lot of good drainage here before we add the dirt in here. There we go. And these pots, did you mention that you go outside in front of the house?
Yeah, I did. You were standing next to me when I mentioned it.
Okay, I couldn't hear because of the...
It just shows you people. My husband does not listen to me.
Oh, wow. Okay, you think that's enough?
Yeah.
Good.
So in goes the dirt. This dirt is really rich in organic matter. So that's going to give these little guys the best chance they have for spring. So one of the good things about using plastic pots, especially for us, is that they're easy to move. They're not going to be quite so heavy. We would love terracotta. The rest of our pots are terracotta. It looks really great. But my goodness, that's going to be heavy to move out into the front every time. And even though we look incredibly strong, goodness gracious, this is heavy enough. What were we thinking?
No.
Okay, so he'll be lifting it every spring. Now it's time to add the bulbs. So we have this mixture of colors. One thing that we can do, this is a 50 centimeter diameter pot, so we could add up to 50 bulbs. The thing is, we just don't want them to touch. The thing with tulip bulbs, they can plant really close together, just don't touch. So around 50 could go in here. We just counted and we have, I think, 40 for each pot.
That's okay then.
I think that's fine. So it could go 50, we're going to go 40. Now you get to watch Lars and I discuss which tulips go in which pots. That'll be exciting. Stay tuned. Okay, we got these apricot beauties. This is more of that sunset color. What are you thinking? And
I say we mix them all, right?
This is a pink. Yeah, totally, but we have to decide how many to go in each.
There's 1 and 7 in that one.
Should we just portion them out and count them?
I think so.
Let's do it. All right.
Lay them out there.
Okay, so now we're having a discussion. I suggested that we just, and the thing is, I thought we'd already discussed it. I was thinking that we just toss them into the pot. But you're thinking,
Like placing them out in the pot, but doing it different locations. Either or. We can do just tossing them
but what I was thinking was we toss them, and then that sort of looks like
random. But mine would be random too.
random, but so organic. That's like a nice word, like really natural.
Okay.
And then it would just be whatever colors fall, they fall, because they're all quite similar.
So we just toss them on the ground.
No, well, in the pot.
Yeah. Okay.
Shall we try?
Okay.
Let's see. Ta-da! Okay, and then we're going to start turning them the right side up and spacing them out. So my idea with this, everybody, was that then our colors will get all mixed up and we'll be able to see. Oh, that bag goes in too, Lars. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's getting windy.
Oh, and rainy.
So now we've tossed them all in. Now we're going to start spacing them out. If any of this outer covering comes off, oh, see how red my fingers are. Goodness, it's cold. I should get gloves. That's smart. Anyway, if any of this stuff comes off, just toss it away, right? You don't have to keep it or leave it. It'll just become some organic matter. So now we're spacing them out. That little tip has to come up because that's where the new growth will come. Down here at the bottom, this is where the roots are going to start growing. So we're going to space. Oh, I lost my space.
Yeah. And make sure they don't touch though.
Yep. Where did this one go?
Oh, I don't know.
Thanks.
Anyway, I guess.
So that's looking good. So you can see 50 centimeter diameter. We've got them pretty packed in here. All right, some more dirt's going in. We're going to cover them about 3 times the size of the bulb. So that's how we measured and placed them right below that little lip there. And then we're going to fill it up about 3 times that height. Ooh, that's looking good.
Right.
Grow little bulbs.
And then nature's just gonna do its thing. We don't even have to water it. That's great over winter. And like Ellen already said, we're gonna put it somewhere a little bit just behind the shed over here over winter. And then when it gets warmer next spring, we're gonna move it out to the front of the house. And that's why, ooh, let me do a
Yeah, now it's getting heavy.
Okay.
Reach him!
Good. Okay, so both pots are ready. So now I need my assistant to come and help me to move it.
I want you to move it first. Let's see.
It's so easy.
I went to the gym this morning.
I have to bend
That's
down,
right.
right?
You're so... My turn.
Okay.
Let me see.
It's not so heavy. I could actually take 2 at one time, I think.
Please, take 2 with one time. We're never going to water them.
Go!
Oh my goodness. Not as young as I pretend to be. So the weather's not really cooperating. It's really starting to mist and it's getting darker and darker every day. I know we talk about the weather a lot here in Denmark, but Danes talk about the weather all the time. So if you're starting to watch our videos and think, wow, you complain a lot about the weather, it's just a Danish thing. So, hey, it's what they do. We did not get anything planted in these beds. It just really is starting to lose the weather. So we'll have to bring you back and we'll get that done tomorrow.